Hello.
Hello.
I like your moustache.
Oh, thank you.
How are we going to survive these endless days stuck in this hotel?
I have a key that opens every door. There are rooms behind rooms and doors behind doors.
In this hotel, everyone can be watched. It's a dangerous place, especially for you.
That's a look at A Gentleman in Moscow, the adaptation of the best-selling novel. Follows Count Alexander Rostov, played by Ewan McGregor, who was spared execution in the aftermath of the Russian Revolution, but is sentenced to spend the rest of his days in a hotel where he embarks on a journey of self-discovery. Joining us is one of the series stars and Ewan's real life, Mary Elizabeth Winstead. Welcome to the morning show.
Thank you for having me. Thank you so much.
We were just talking about in commercial break. This is fascinating, a fascinating story. And what a journey of self-discovery Ewan's character goes on. You're a part of this journey as well. Was it the script? Was it working with your husband? What was it that made this a project you want to be a part of?
I mean, everything, really. We sort of start with the novel, which is this incredible book written by Amor Towles. He just created such an amazing world that is sort of sweeping and epic and moving and funny and poignant and just the kind of thing that doesn't come around very often. And so when it was discussed that it was being turned into a series and it was brought to Ewan to star in, I was so excited for him to become the Count. I mean, it's just such an incredible role. And when he sort of told me, he was kind of like, hey, read this book. There's this great, female character in it. I started reading it and I thought, oh my God, what an absolute delicious treat that would be to get to be in this world together and to play this kind of a woman. So everything about it was pretty ideal, to be honest. It's just kind of a dream project.
All right, you describe her as delicious. Tell us more, if you can, about Anna and what it is that the Count finds so appealing.
Well, Anna is this kind of self-made film star of the 1920s, and she frequents the hotel where the Count has been kind of banished to live out his days. And the Count is this very old-fashioned gentleman, and Anna is a very modern woman, and they kind of come together and clash in certain ways, but it's also what they find interesting about one another, and so you kind of see this spark, which was so much fun to play, and she really kind of tortures him in a way. She sort of flirts with him and then, turns her back on him and will sort of stop speaking to him for years at a time and then kind of come back into his life. And then over the course of the series, it goes for about 30 years. You see their relationship grow in so many ways and kind of become this real deep love story. So it goes from being kind of fun and reckless to being something much deeper. And it was really, really great to get to play that.
Now, interestingly, you had an intimacy coordinator on set.
Yeah.
We've talked a lot about this. This is fairly new in the world of filmmaking. But surprisingly, a married couple having an intimacy coordinator.
Yeah, I don't think we thought anything of it, to be honest, in terms of that we would need it less because we're married, because ultimately it's about the project as a whole, not necessarily about our relationship, but it's about trying to bring this to light in a way that's comfortable for everyone involved. And, even though we're a couple and, of course, we're very comfortable being intimate with one another, still doesn't mean that I'm comfortable, taking off my clothes, or that he's comfortable, and who do we speak to about that, and who do we speak to about what's appropriate for the scene. So it's a dialogue between the director and us, and also a go-between in case anybody's feeling shy about expressing those feelings. And that didn't used to exist, and I think we both just are real champions of that being something that we have on sets now, so that everyone feels comfortable and everyone has a place to go to if they're like, you know what, I don't really want this to go this way. I feel like I have a different idea of how this should be, and I should have the right to voice that. And I think, it was great to have that on this, and it's going to be great for future generations to have that on sets, I think.
For sure, without a doubt. All right, A Gentleman in Moscow premieres this Friday on Paramount+. Thank you so much for coming by. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Thank you.